It was a sneaky maneuver 007 or Jason Bourne would be proud of. Secret agent Tim Tebow's exit from his first Gator practice since suffering a concussion versus Kentucky. An exit which was clean and quick. Tebow was cleared to practice for the first time in 2 weeks after his head coach met with a wealth of medical experts.
Dr. Jacobs, he's a neurosurgeon, Dr. Miller, neurologist, and Dr. Collins, and then Dr. Clugston, Anthony Pass, Coach Moratti, top shelf people, and then a football coach with a whistle around his neck. It was a little out of place.
The rules here in Gainesville are pretty clear when it comes to Gator football practice. Off limits to outsiders. That's not because of Tim Tebow's situation. It's like that all season. But it precludes us from seeing the progress of number 15. So we have to take Urban Meyer's word for it. He says so far, so good.
Obviously no contact, but this time of year we don't really, it's not really full contact days. Today was a good day though, and I'd say probably 80% of practice. And he did well. A little rusty and not so much anything other than he hasn't done a thing for a week.
Tebow's story attracted nearly 40 media members, hardly your usual post-practice gathering. Meyer answered all the questions but isn't making any predictions about his quarterback's return.
I think that won't be determined until later this week after they see how he progresses. And everything they tell me is it's a symptomatic injury. So if something shows up after practice, during practice, I asked him, I just gathered him, I said, how you feeling? I said, I feel great. If they said he's ready to go, then we have to make a decision to play him. That has not been, he has not, I gotta make that clear, he's not been cleared to play in the game Saturday night. Absolutely not. I don't think that'll happen for some time yet. He simply practiced a 20-period practice in full pads.
The Tebow guessing game has left his teammates shying away from the media this week, but it seems even though Florida's main man has been in seclusion, the Gator quarterback is handling the situation pretty well.
A big smile on his face, like he ran to him. He was very anxious to get going. He told us after his workout, when was it, 2 days ago, this was the first time he broke a sweat, how good he felt. You guys can imagine that as, finally get active again and get going.
An unusual time for Tim Tebow to be sure. A Gator who is ready to resume his business as usual status. Only when the time is right, though. In Gainesville, Mike Nabors for CST.